Hey y'all, and welcome to PolitiBrawl. My name is Brian, and this NRA spokeswoman absolutely puts the CNN host in her place on the Second Amendment.
And it's just malicious, actually, that you would say that. I don't know anybody in the media who likes mass shootings. You're wrong on every single level. We pray that there's never another one. And the idea of them being ratings gold. Hold on, Dana, let me answer this. I have to. You just made a malicious statement, and I have to respond. Guess what? They're not ratings gold because Americans have reached saturation level. They're so sick of it. It's so heartbreaking that they actually often turn away. And we still have the conversation trying to find solutions.
You're saying that, though, it's malicious. You're saying that it's malicious, but yet on your network, you've allowed accusations against me and millions of law-abiding Americans and to be indicted as child murderers. I've watched you, Allison, on your program at this very time slot.
You've
allowed that to stand uncorrected on your network. You've allowed it to stand uncorrected on your network.
That's
if you want to have a discussion of maliciousness.
It's not true.
But I don't want to get here, Allison, though, to go back and forth with you. It is true.
We have to be fact-based.
No, you've allowed the accusations to stand, Allison. Please follow what I'm saying. You've allowed the accusations to stand.
Of course you don't believe her, because she's telling the truth. This is a mainstream media outlet, so of course they're not going to believe it when someone actually presents the fact that, no, you have besmirched someone's name, you have not retracted it, and the fact that you haven't and you're claiming otherwise is just utterly ridiculous.
I don't believe you, and I don't believe you.
You've done nothing to correct that. Dana, and that is malicious, and there's malicious coverage by the network.
Dana, Allison, hold on, let me get into it. I will make my statement, and then you can respond. You know that you're using heated rhetoric. You're using inflammatory rhetoric. How is that part of the solution?
Inflammatory rhetoric, again, you've allowed millions of law-abiding Americans'
Answer my
characters
question.
to be impugned and indicted as child murderers.
Used that inflammatory rhetoric. Fine. Why did you use it at CPAC? Why are you doing that?
Because it's true, Allison. And maybe the truth hurts, but it's true, particularly with the way that many in media have covered this.
That's just
Allison,
not true.
Let me ask
How
you
dare
this.
you?
Where's been the wall-to-wall coverage about how 7 million prohibited possessors right now can go out and get a firearm? Were you aware of this? Did you know that 7 million prohibited possessors right now can go out and get a firearm, including those who have been adjudicated mentally unfit?
Yeah. Guess what? There's lots of blame.
And do you want to know why that is? That's scary. I want to stop that.
Good.
I want to fix that. Do you know how to do it right now?
Oh, that's actually something I can get behind. That's essentially telling the states to do their jobs. Because, folks, our states across the country don't work too good. States are in an absolute mess. Illinois is a mess. California is a mess. Colorado currently, one of their head bureaucrats when it comes to law enforcement, turns out tampered with evidence, DNA evidence, that affected 600 cases. This just broke a couple of days ago. We have people in state power and in positions that aren't working, aren't functioning, and ultimately are doing harm to their own citizens and not even following the laws properly. Hey y'all, I just wanted to give a shout out to my friends over at Colonial Metals Group. Their experts understand exactly what they're doing with gold, silver, and other precious metals, unlike our current leadership, which is giving us rampant inflation, terrible Federal Reserve policies, a president that doesn't know what planet he's on, and of course, an out-of-control Congress that won't stop spending. We have to figure out ways to keep our wealth safe. And the best way to do that is to go over to my friends at Colonial Metals Group, because their experts can help you diversify your portfolio, and they've got an amazing offer for first-time accounts. Free gold, silver IRA accounts, insured storage for 5 years, up to $7,500 in silver delivered directly to your home, and a safe to keep all that stuff in. So go over regardless and see what they can do for you and protect your wealth and your future today. Now, back to regularly scheduled programming. Folks, we live in a world where the government wants to get bigger, and it can't even currently do the basic functions. It's just a collapse across the board, and it's everywhere. It's a whole bunch of states, and it has been trickling down even to our cities. And cities are basically underwater, and it's not because the polar ice caps are melting. No, our cities are financially almost unsalvageable, unless you take a look at a couple of new ones that have been cropping up, particularly Miami. Good mayor, was Suarez the guy? Anyways, a Republican running Miami, and all of a sudden, everything starts working right again. Man, there's this terrible line that Democrats use, and they say that Republicans can't govern. That's kind of a big tell, and they need to look themselves in the mirror, because it's states like what I just listed, Colorado, Illinois, and California, that aren't working. And if you point that out, you're really going to trigger some liberals in your life. So let's rein this back in to the Second Amendment. You had this host try to call out the person, this lady, who is explaining in detail the whole problems of gun control. And she's not accepting any of the answers. She's not taking responsibility. And the reality is this: if our states worked properly, there would be a whole lot less crime, a whole lot less violence, and you wouldn't see the issues that we're currently seeing today. But apparently, the Democrats can't govern. Folks, my name is Brian. Hope you enjoyed this segment here on PolitiBrawl. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Catch you on the next one. Until then, y'all have a good one.